Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back with another one. This is a big time matchup. You got the 5-3 USC versus the 6-3 Texas Longhorns, man. Trojans versus the Longhorns. This is gonna be a really good matchup, man. Two really good teams who have a lot on the line right here, man. I would say this is a playoff implicating game here. Both of these teams still in the run-ins for, that Final Four and still in the running for conference championships in their conferences. So, all of these games are beginning to matter more and more here as we get late in the season, man. Just to think, we only have about 3 weeks left of the regular season, man. It is crazy. We're in week 10 right now, and of course, because of bye weeks, we have to go into week 13, so each team could get their 12 games in. But boy, man, it has been a really good season, man, and I cannot wait to see how this thing is going to unfold, man. Let me get a sound check in the chat just to see if everything is all good. Am I sounding good, guys? Let me know. 2,227 yards for Jason Duncan, and that kid has been turning it up recently. Pardon me for a little playback right there. He's going to start a screen out to Farrell Rains, and Farrell is going to pick up the first down. Farrell Rains, aka Profit Margins, right there with the big time first down. Got a lot of effort right there from him. Definitely, I would say, one of the most talented receivers in the league, and they're going to go right back to him. He's going to pick up 5 more. 6 receptions for 67 yards in his game last week. And I think this is going to be a goodie, guys. But let me get a sound check in the chat. If you want to chat, man, let me know if everything sounds good on this super duper Sunday, man. We've already aired 4, well, what? This is the 4th game. That first down picked up by Key Harris. Key Harris is another guy who's right there in the running for, top, rushing leaders, man. He's been really playing well this season. His team is playing well. And, outside of Devontae Moore from Alabama, it's not too many backs that you can clearly put in front of a guy like Key Harris. And they're going to call a false start. It's going to move them back a bit. But still first down, however, so... Okay, just had to play back myself just to see what's up, guys. Lacking in the chat. Jason Duncan drops back and gets it to Shady McGrady for the first down. Shady McGrady. 2nd and 9. They're going to get out to Key Harris. And Jason Duncan 4 for 4 like a Wendy's meal, man. Let's see if he could continue this throughout the game. And one thing I've noticed, when Jason Duncan is on, he's very dangerous. He is very dangerous. You are in trouble if Jason Duncan gets it going. And the Trojans are a very good opponent, but against this Texas team right now, Texas is looking to open things up with a bang, man. They're definitely starting off this thing right. 1st and 10. They're gonna throw the little screen out, and he's gonna be swallowed up for a 2-yard loss. The slot receiver, Juan Joyner, on that little screen, didn't have too much room to work. Shout out to my guy Farrell Range checking in the chat. Wide receiver here for the Longhorns. And oh, that one is going to be dropped by Juan Joyner. Great defense right there. And they're going to find Farrell Rains, a.k.a. Profit Margins, in the slot for a big-time first down. That is his 3rd reception of the game, and he's looking to have a big night here in his big-time matchup. This is where big-time players step up in games like this, but check out the touch from Jason Duncan to just put that right in the right spot, man. He just dropped that one right in the right spot, and This is what I'm saying. Jason Duncan seems to be on his game tonight. Let's see if he can keep it up. I formation. They're going to give it to Key Harris up the middle, and Key is going to pick up 2, averaging 4 yards a carry, 2 rushes, 8 yards. Not too bad right now. 2nd and 8. We're going to hand it off. 3rd and 8 now. Jason Duncan drops the little curl to Bo Knapp for the first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Bo Knapp picking up that first down there. 1st and goal from the 1 now. Let's see what they elect to do, and they're going to go with the pass. Shady McGrady is going to draw first blood here for the Longhorns, and Jason Duncan was just super methodical in his approach down the field, hitting, clicking on all cylinders, finding his receivers in different spots, and that was a really good drive by the Longhorns, man. They are rallying here at home early, and let's see if, you know, the Trojans can bounce back, man. This is a tough Texas defense, and with the offense scoring, getting them hyped, they got a bit of momentum here. Let's see if USC can answer the call, man. 12 plays, 81 yards, 5 minutes and 17 seconds. So they worked the clock pretty well. Shout out to my guy, Rashad Humphreys, a.k.a. Mitchie Boy Gaming, in the spot. Boy, Mitch tuned in. And now we're going to see Cam Bryant, quarterback for USC, 1,993 yards, 13 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions so far this year. Cam is to show flashes in his freshman campaign. You know, pretty good QB, nice size, you know, taller guy. Definitely can play. It's gonna be interesting to see how he fares moving forward, but he's definitely a problem. Definitely can't sleep on this kid, Cam Bryant. He's a dual threat guy, and as you can see, he has the pro size. He's gonna pass it off to Brian Robinson, who's gonna be tackled at about the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there, nothing too fancy there. Shotgun set. Gonna give it to Robinson again, and he's gonna pick up the first down. So let's see, can USC drive down the field and answer the call against this really tough Texas defense? Texas defensive line is outstanding. The outside linebacker, much in part by that kid right there, Aiden Phillips, got back there with the run design. Gonna let him free, and Brian Robinson gonna pick up another first down. That was a nice run right there. So USC, you know, going with the ground game early. It's working in their favor. Shout out to my guy Tank Jackson in the building. They're gonna hand it off to the backup now, up the middle. The backup is only gonna gain 2. 2nd and 8. Shotgun set, Cam Bryant. What do you got? Cam is going to hand it off to the backup. Once again, he has room. He's going to lower his shoulder and pick up the first down. Waverly Harris Jr. in on the tackle, but it's a first down, man. So now you got USC driving. Okay. They got, you know, they're in enemy territory at the 40, across midfield. Play action, and that's what happens when you run effectively. The play action opens things up. And that is a first down, big time first down. They're inside the 20 at the 18 now. And as you can see, they just kind of caught them slipping right there with that play action. Texas guys on the sideline not too happy about that right now. Cam gonna hand it off to Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson running the ball pretty effectively on this drive. So that's gonna be another gain of 6 right there, leading to 2nd and 4. Bunch set to the left. There's Brian Robinson in the backfield. Cam wants to drop back. Has time and delivers a strike, but Waverly Harris says no, no. And Waverly, one of the most locked down corners, man. Only a freshman, but this kid is locked down if we know it. Definitely one of the best corners here in this college series. And a nice route and a dot right there from Cam Bryant to answer the call. The Trojans come right back on the drive, and they're going to score as well. So now back-to-back drives, back-to-back touchdowns for both teams right now. And we might be 7 up after the extra point. And look at that, man. That one, that was tough. That was tough. Put it in a nice spot. But definitely got to credit the receiver on that one for bringing that in, because that was through a lot of traffic. So both of those guys played their part into getting that touchdown. But Texas is, I know that Texas is not liking, you know, the looks of that, man. USC kind of drove down pretty easily. So both defenses not you know, having the best effort on the first drive. But let's see. Second drive out, Jason Duncan, can you answer once again? Let's see. Single back set, Key Harris with some room. He's going to break a tackle, spins out of another. And that's going to be about a gain of 12, maybe 13 for Key Harris. Wow, what a nice run. I told you, this kid is one of the top backs here in the college series. He's a freshman as well. A lot of freshman standouts. Guys in the chat already brewing, saying this one looks like it may be a shootout. Jason Duncan now drops back. He's going deep to Farrow. Just a bit too much on it, as Farrow had a step on the corner. But Jason Duncan with a little bit too much mustard on it. 2nd and 10 now. That would have been 6. Duncan back. He wants to get it to Farrow again, and a miscommunication from those guys right there. I felt like he had Farrow, man. I'm not sure if Farrow didn't turn around in time or if it was another little inaccurate thing on his part, but definitely some miscommunication nonetheless. And now Jason Duncan says, I want to take matters into my own hands. He's going to dive forward for a first down. Nice run right there from Jason Duncan. Couldn't get it right in the passing game on the last 2 plays. So he says, you know what, I'm going to take matters into my own hands and just run it in for a first down. It looked like he tripped over Key Harris's feet. Fell forward. That was a bit dangerous. Got to slide. Try to keep your balance or something right there. Pistol set. Twins on each side of him. And they're going to go with a play action. He has time, and he's going to find Shady McGrady over the middle. First down, Longhorns. And Jason Duncan is just on the money right now. This Trojans defense can't, you know, just can't find an answer for this kid. Seems like they just cannot find an answer for this kid. They're going to go with a run to Key Harris. That's going to lead to 2nd and 8. As the clock winds down, drop those 2s in the chat. 2s in the chat as we are headed to the 2nd quarter. Second and 8, Longhorns. Jason Duncan trying to get out of there. It looks like it was a designed run, QB draw, but USC on top of it. Nothing doing there. 3rd and 13 now in enemy territory, but can they make something happen on this 3rd and long? And no. It's a bit inaccurate on that one. 2 defenders in the vicinity regardless. And that one was intended to Bo Knapp. The field goal unit is going to make their way out. 4th and 13. Kick is up, and it is good. 10-7 in favor of the Longhorns right now. But USC drove the length of the field pretty easily on the last drive. Let's see how they answer the call after that field goal. Need that for a touchback. Brian Robinson, 6'14", 3 touchdowns on the season. 1st and 10, Trojans. They're going to go right to Brian, and Brian taking off. Gets just about a yard shy of midfield, but I think this one is coming back, and yes, it is holding on the offense. I know they're kicking themselves for that one, and it was Travis Sullivan, the wide receiver, called for the holding. That one is going to definitely hurt. But it seems like the Trojans are getting what they wanted. Brian Robinson says it doesn't matter as he picks up the first down again. So they call it back. They go right back to him. And he gets the first down once again on 1st and long after the penalty. Picks it up anyway. What a run right there from Brian Robinson. He seems like he is raring to go. And this one, they go right back to him. And he's dragging a couple of defenders for a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 now. Wow. Brian Robinson looking really, really good in this one. They go right back to him. Up the middle, and Robinson trying to take this game over. 8 rushes, 71 yards. Brian Robinson is cooking. Wow. Texas has no answer right now for Brian Robinson in the run game. And they're going to have to figure that out in a hurry. 1st and 10 at the 38 of the enemy. They go with a toss to the backup, and he's going to pick up 3. 2 rushes, 5 yards for the backup, Boley. 2nd and 7. Boley still in the game. Bunch sets on each side. Little under center look, and Boley is going to try to get something. They're going to stop him. On that one, Gentry in on the tackle. Boley's only going to pick up about 2. Once again, Cam Bryant too much on it. And that's going to be 4th down, but should be in field goal range. Should be in field goal range. Let's see if he can knock down. Definitely a long field goal, but should be makeable. And no, he's going to miss the field goal. So pretty deep field goal off the mark, wide right. And now Texas with a chance to go up even more here and take a little bit more of the momentum. I think this is a chance for a pretty big momentum swing right here. Starting off with good field position, offset I formation. They fake the counter and they're going deep, but he misses. Profit margins overshot him once again. That is twice that Jason Duncan has overshot profit margins, in which could have been a touchdown. Oh my God. And he's going to go out and find Bo Nat for the first down. So redeeming himself a bit there, but wow, just really overthrew profit margins for 2 touchdowns already. Let's see if he can, tidy that deep ball up. Later in this game, he's going to throw the curl, but Shady McGrady not able to hold on to that one. 10 of 16, not bad right now for Shady McGrady. 2nd and 10. Offset. No, they got about a reverse wishbone going on there. And they're going to go with the counter to Key Harris, who's going to fumble. The ball's out, and the Trojans are going to get it. It's a big fella. Wow, Stonemeyer with the fumble recovery, but Key Harris really just sold on that one. Took a shot with a couple of guys holding them up, but you gotta protect the ball, Key. Wow. That was tough. First and 10 from the 46. That may be another full start right there. Cam Bryant's going to find his guy, Keyshawn Covington, for the first down. That is a nice play right there. And Cam Bryant put that in a tough spot. The arm strength for this kid is really nice, but I just don't know if he has the touch at times to make some of the, more elite level throws. But sometimes the arm strength of this kid is just ridiculous. Look at him throwing that on the run effortlessly down the field. But Kamari Hill all over that one. Kamari Hill, really good corner as well. And they're going to go with a run. Brian Robinson once again shaking loose for a nice game right there. And just don't seem to have an answer for that run game right now. High formation, they're going to hand it off to Brian. Brian with a couple of cuts, and he's going to get the first down. Good vision right there. Way to be patient. And he gets it done. I'm going to hand it off to Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson's just looking like a tank out there right now. Brian Robinson must have ate his Wheaties this morning because this guy is going off. This guy is going off. Second and 6 now. Got the backup in. They're going to hand it off to a receiver. Sullivan on the end around. But that is not going to go anywhere. Cam Bryant. So great defensive effort from the slot corner. Getting in and disrupting that play and what would have been a first down. So the field goal unit out for USC now. And let's see if he can make this one. This one a lot closer. Should be a chip shot. It is good. 10-all. And we may have ourselves. We knew that this was going to be a good game. We knew that this would be a good game. And that's what I'm seeing right now. First and 10. Texas with the rock. Yaris with a little move. Breaking off a couple tackles, but not going to go anywhere far. Second and 10. Duncan on a slant. He's going to get it to, I think that was Juan Joyner. Yes, Joyner. 3rd and 5 now. See if Duncan can pick up this first down. Duncan gets it to Shady McGrady on a slant. McGrady is going to pick up the first down. Shady McGrady. First down on that play. I like the effort. Jason Duncan looking really good in this game right now. And he's going to go with a read option, but he fumbles, and that is the second fumble for Texas. And he's just laying down as he just knows he baited. Tough trying to get a defender off of him. But wow, was he down? Let's see. Oh, they're going to say he's down. I think the knee was down. I think they need to challenge that. I think his knee might have touched the ground. Got to see another angle. That was close. That was actually close. And they're not going to bring out the challenge flags. It was close. They said they want to save it, I guess. Play action, Cam. Bryant finds a receiver, Sullivan. That's only going to be a gain of 3. Shotgun. Set. RPO. Back to the outside. And I think USC is playing it conservative in the passing game and really leading with the run, which is a smart call against Texas because Texas' secondary is tremendous as well as their pass rush. So I really like, you know, the strategy for USC right now. And I think if they could give themselves some more breathing room, then maybe they don't have to take too many shots down the field and they can, you know, escape that pressure. And that's a dot right there from Cam Bryant, picking up the first down. Travis Sullivan on the reception, and he just put that right on the money. I'm not really sure if anything Kamari Hill can do on that one. He caught him right on the cut. That's just being in sync with your receivers and knowing the play. 1st and 10. Cam Bryant stepping up. Cam taking off, diving forward. 2nd and 3. Second and 3. 12. And ooh. 3rd and 3 now. After that one. And a quick throw, but out of reach of the diving receiver. Got a hand on it, but couldn't bring it in. It's actually going to be the tight end, but they're going to go for it. 4th and 3 at the 12-yard line. And USC says, you know what, we're going for it. Forget taking the lead by a field goal, and they're going to get it. Brian Robinson picks up the first down. USC is going to call a timeout. 40 seconds left in this half, and USC wants to end the half with a bang. Cam Bryant with time. In the pocket, touchdown. Enrique Minter, the tight end, just dropped that little diving effort. Finds the end zone off the beautiful pass from Cam Bryant. Had time, took his time, located the receiver. The safety got caught flat-footed in his zone. And Enrique Minter, the tight end, for the touchdown. USC going up against Texas, and they're really playing it super smart. They're not going to those receivers on the outside too often. And when it is, it's something quick outs, quick, you know, posts, quick flares. And you gotta like what you're seeing right now from these Trojans. First and 10 from the 25. Duncan across the middle to Shady McGrady, first down. And Jason Duncan says, hold your horses. We still got 3 timeouts, and we trying to work our way back. This team struggling with some turnovers due to fumbling in this half. Really gave USC that momentum in the lead right now. But Jason Duncan trying to take some shots here at the end of the half to get Texas a little bit closer. Let's see. Has time, and he's going deep. Pharaoh Reigns out of reach again. Good defense. Stride for stride with the corner, and Pharaoh Reigns giving them respect. But I think if Jason Duncan had a bit more touch and accuracy on these throws, man, I think we would have seen 6 of Pharaoh Reigns on a couple of these. But it has the accuracy on that one. And Pharaoh Reigns picks up a nice first down. And is that going to be an encroachment, or is that going to be a false start? A false start really hurts. And they're going to call an encroachment on the defense. Neutral zone infraction, actually. And that's going to just move Texas a little bit closer to the field goal range that they need. But let's see if they take a shot or two at the end zone before electing to go with a field goal. Trips to the right. Key Harris, the single back in the backfield. 1 timeout left. 14 seconds left in the half. And they're going to throw the curl to Bo Knapp, but he's going to drop it. Ew. Great defense right there from the corner, number 7. 2nd and 5. Jason Duncan drops back again and gets it to Key Harris on the curl. And they're just going to take the 3. And I don't blame them. 8 seconds left in this half. 13-17 is not a bad look if you're Texas here at home. Of course, you want to be leading, but definitely not bad. The field goal is up and it is good. Gentry knocks it down. So now down 4 in a really big game. Playoff implications definitely on the line in this one, especially when it comes to the standings as far as these guys' zones. and you know, trying to get that conference championship bid. 1 second left in the half after the kick return. And is USC going to try to take a shot? This game has been really action-packed thus far. They're going to take a shot. Cam Bryant has the arm, and yes, he wants to go deep to Keyshawn, but that hung in the air a bit too long right there, especially if it's not going to be to the end zone. And that's going to be the half. So drop those halves in the chat if you haven't already. You know how we rock here in the Moolahverse. Halves in the chat. Yes, sir. At the half, man, it's been very action-packed today. A lot of games. This is the fourth game. This is the fourth game of the day, man. We've really been killing it in Texas, man. Up against USC in a battle. Playoff implications, you know, in this game. Texas at 6-3, USC at 5-3. Both teams, you know, want to get that, you know, conference championship bid for their zone. So you gotta love it. Shout out to Mr. Calling Home, J.O. in the building, a.k.a. Bo Knapp. 159 rushes, 679 yards for Brian Robinson. And Brian Robinson is having himself a game here tonight. Gotta love it. Fakes the end around, goes to Brian up the middle. And I think Texas is saying, okay, we see that you want to lead with the run to open up the passing game. You don't really want to test us. So Texas is putting some extra guys in the box. Look at how many guys Texas got at the line. And that's going to be a full start on the offense. So that's going to push them back. And let's see how USC responds to that adjustment by Texas. Are they going to take some more shots, you know, at these receivers, at this good, you know, DB core? Let's see. Empty set. They're going to go with a little short, tight end screen, if you will. And that's going to pick up a bit, but it's not nearly enough. 3rd and 11 now. Still pretty long third down conversion needed here. Let's see. They're going to go with an out to Brian. Brian going to spin off a tackle, lowering his shoulder, but runs into 2 Longhorn defenders, and that is going to lead to 4th and 6. So Texas going to get a stop to start this second half. And that's going to build up some momentum. You hit a crowd into it. The crowd trying to get these guys going. And this is a huge game here, man. I'm pretty sure all the students know, you know, what this game could mean for their Texas Longhorns. And Jason Duncan working his way back out. He's been on the money today outside of those deep balls. He missed a couple of deep balls that could have went for 6. But for the most part, he's playing solid. They're going to hand it off to Key Harris. Key trips over his blocker, but he is going to get 5. 2nd and 5 now. Shotgun set for Duncan. Key Harris. It's going to get tackled behind the line. 3rd and 6. Now 3rd and 6, Jason Duncan has an empty set. Let's see what Texas elects to go with, and he's going to give it to Key Harris, but Key Harris is going to drop a great defense by number 14 in coverage, and we've seen number 14 make some pretty good plays in coverage in this game right here, man. Definitely stopped a couple of long balls, and then breaking up that pass play right there with Key Harris on the outside. Gotta love it. They're going to punt this one away. Let's see what he can do on the return. Nothing too shabby, but that looked like a face mask. That's going to tack on some extra yardage.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
Cam Bryant and USC making their way back onto the field. Play action. Bryant is going to be sacked. for a big loss right there. 2nd and 19. Weldon in on the sack. Drop those body bags in the chat, man. Body bags. Body bags. He's almost going to be body bagged again by Weldon, but just gets that one off. 3rd and 19 after the incompletion. 3rd and 19 now, and now Texas defense starting to wake up. You know what to expect from these guys. He's going to have to dump that one off, and that's not going to be enough. Kamari Hill and company going to get to him. 4th and 16. Punt is up and away. First and 10 from the 23. Jason Duncan gonna hand it off to Key Harris. Key's gonna break a tackle, lower his shoulder, and picks up the first down. Nice run right there from Key Harris, who is in the rankings for, being the lead in rushing here. Devontae Moore has the lead right now after his game, but let's see if Key Harris can have himself a game and, try to take that spot. Play action, and Duncan is going to get it to Bo Knapp on the sideline, and Bo Knapp is going to fumble. No! USC is going to get their 3rd forced fumble and fumble recovery of the game, and Bo Knapp gets the first down. We're getting a bit too fancy, and USC came to play. They have recovered 3 fumbles in this game. Texas has to secure the ball, man. It is not looking good if they're not going to be able to secure the rock. Not sure what's going on. Not sure what's going on, and Cam Bryant's going to deliver a dot to Travis Sullivan, and they're inside the 15, first down. Wow. Turnovers can well be the difference in this game. Brian Robinson is beginning to get slowed down a bit, but with the field position after these turnovers, I'm not sure it's going to matter much. Oh, almost an interception right there by the safety, Mitchell. 3rd and 11. And he's going to drop it down to Brian. But Waverly is all over that one once again. And the field goal unit should be on their way out to make this 7-point game. Field goal is up and it is good. USC is going to go up 7. On the return, nothing too shabby. They're going to give it to Key Harris, who's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. So can Texas offense pick it back up? That short pass across the field, not doing anything too crazy, but Texas is going to have to pick it up, man. Texas is going to have to protect the ball as well. Jason Duncan taking off, and he's going to be tackled a yard shy of the first down, 4th and 1 on the way. And I think they're going to have to punt this one away. Is that going to be another face mask? Yeah, so a couple of face masks on special teams. And that's just giving USC better field position. That special teams unit got to get it together. A bit overzealous right now. I know there's a bit of frustration on their sideline due to the ball security, but can't add insult to injury with penalties. Ham is in trouble. Just gets that one away as Deshaun Nakano and Aiden Phillips was stalking Cameron Bryant down. Just gets it away in time. And he's dropping back the pass again, going deep. Going to Keyshawn. Kamari Hill with the good defense, but is that a pass interference? Are they going to call pass interference? Yes! They're going to say Kamari Hill was a bit too aggressive with Keyshawn Covington. Wow. Keyshawn Covington gets the penalty against Kamari Hill one-on-one. And Nakano going to stop Brian Robinson for a very short gain on that one. Good stuff right there from Deshaun Nakano. Bryant with some time checks down again. He's playing really smart ball. Not taking any unwarranted risks. Third and goal at the 10. Barring any mistakes, you can go up 10. He throws a quick slant, but gets hit at the 1. Travis Sullivan a yard shy, and let's see what USC does. USC just wants to take the field goal. They say, you know what? Let's just take the field goal and go up 10, and I don't blame them. 23-13 in favor of the Trojans. The Trojans came into this game 5-3. Texas came into this game 6-3. And both of these teams, man, desperate for a win here. Playoff implications definitely, you know, a big thing as we get into, you know, the late part of the season. Nobody's undefeated. Bama is at the top though at 9-1, but a lot of, you know, still some 3-loss teams, still some 4-loss teams that are in the mix and can make a few things happen. Duncan back. He's going to take off, and Duncan is going to fumble again, but Key Harris jumps on that one. And ball security, wow. The ball security for Texas in this game is atrocious. Atrocious. Duncan back, gets it to Juan Joyner. For the first down. Ten seconds left in the third. This might be the last play, and almost going the other way. Big shout out to number 14. He's been all over the field in coverage. They're going to go with an end around to Bo Knapp. Bo Knapp gets to the edge. Bo Knapp up the sideline. First down. 18-yard rush on that one for Bo Knapp. Wow. What a run from the receiver on that one. Gonna have to throw that one away. Defense hawking him down. Duncan delivers a strike over the middle. 3rd and inches. Field goal up and it is good. Texas closing the gap a bit. But still got some work to do. How many guys trying to down this dinner while calling this game? That out not going anywhere. Enrique Minter on the reception. And Brian, pardon me, Robinson. It's going to be tackled for loss by that guy, Aiden Phillips. Many say he's the best defensive lineman in the college series. And Keyshawn Covington, home run, touchdown. Wow. Keyshawn Covington, the user wide receiver, just losing the safety in that post, just really killed that zone right there. And the big play wide receiver, it's gonna hit big. This kid's been working on his game, very confident kid, and as you can see, he can play. Guys in the chat is already calling game on Texas right now. I wouldn't be so quick to write Texas off. However, USC definitely has came to play. I must say that. Jason Duncan's going to have to throw that one to the ground. 2nd and 10. Third and 10. After the incompletion. But a strike over the middle. The profit margin is going to get them the clutch first down that they needed. I don't think they can take any more possessions for granted here in this game, down 16-30. Nice first down on that one. 1st and 10. Duncan throws it to the outside, but that one just too far off the mark. Goes to the outside the bow net, but the pass is broken up. USC just looking more prepared for this big time matchup. Juan Joyner. Gonna be tackled. And that is a face mask. Definitely got to give props to USC. 30 points on Texas defense is very tough. And they did it methodically. It wasn't, you know, anything too crazy. They let the run open it up, but Jason Duncan puts that one on the money to Alfonso Fields for the touchdown. He's been struggling with the deep ball, but on that play, that pass was pretty. That's a dot. That was a dot. And hold your horses as the Longhorns are barking back. That was right there on the money, man. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Missing an extra point in this scenario is crazy. But it happened in Texas now. Down 8. That's going to be a full start, though. However, Texas has the defense that can make the plays, but it's honestly been USC's defense making the plays. USC has turned Texas over 3 times. I don't think Texas has a turnover yet. Over the middle. Nothing doing. 2nd and 15. Brian Robinson with a nice run, though. Covering a lot of ground. Texas ranked 5th in points allowed and gave up 30 today. That just shows you right there. Cam Bryant over the middle to Travis Sullivan for a first down. 1st and 10, Longhorns. Pardon me, Trojans. USC. This looks very well prepared in this game. They're going to hand it off to Brian Robinson. And he's going to, you know, power his way to a yard. But Aiden Phillips was all over him as soon as he got the handoff. 2nd and 9. Screen. Bruin. Brian Robinson just inches shy of the first down. Total defense, Texas ranked number 1, gave up 343 yards and counting right now. That just showed you that USC just came into this game properly prepared. And shout out to their offensive coordinator, Gilliard, with a 6-yard reception on that one. Full start on the offense. That's going to move the Trojans back a bit. Cam Bryant is doing his thing right now. And they hand it off to Brian Robinson up the middle. Brian Robinson is going to get tackled. At the 43, 2nd and 7. That offensive coordinator definitely wants a head coaching job. Brian Robinson is going to gain a yard. Shotgun set. Texas steps up on that one. They tried to just crank it down to the running back, but the Longhorns are all over it. This is going to be a long field goal. Can USC knock this one down? Let's see. Field goal is up, and that is no good. Wide right. It's just way wide right, honestly. And just didn't have the accuracy needed on that one. Looked like he had the leg for it, just not the accuracy. And this may be the momentum shift that Texas needed. However, they're down 8. With 4:15 left. It's still a chance. They definitely have to get some results on this drive. Jason Duncan looking, nothing doing, and he's going to slide. Smart slide right there. He has fumbled about 2, maybe 3 times already in this game. 2nd and 5. Duncan after the nice scramble right there. 3:40 left. Can't spend too much time. He's going to get it down to profit margins for a first down. 3:30 and counting now. Can't take too much time on this drive, or even if you do, you're going to have to get a 2-point conversion. So Duncan going to step up and get it out to Bo Knapp. So he finds his number 1 and his number 2 on back-to-back plays. And now they're in enemy territory at the 25. Empty set. Trips to the left. Twins to his right. And Duncan's going to take off again, but he's going to get sacked by Stonemeyer. Body bags in the chat. 2 minutes. They should get a playoff before the 2-minute warning. They will. 2:03, and they're going to just dump that down to Key Harris. And now big time 3rd down coming. Big time 3rd down. Huge game here. Playoff implications. Conference championship implications. And Key Harris on the draw, going to get the big first down. The Longhorns fans are going berserk here in Texas. Now, definitely was a really good play call on that delayed handoff. 1st and goal from the 10. Trips left. Play action. Jason Duncan misses. Fields had Fields in the end zone by himself on the rollout. Put too much on it, and that can come back to bite him. Offset wishbone. He's in trouble. Has to throw it away. Gets it away. A sack right there would have been terrible, but missing the game. Potential tying touchdown. It's got to be on Jason Duncan's mind right now. Can't think about it too much as he has to make a play. 3rd and goal. They want to go with a screen. Key Harris trying to get to the outside. Maybe should have cut in and tried to use a blocker. But 4th and goal. This is for the game. Duncan back. Duncan, nothing doing. Gets it to the outside, and that's incomplete. 1 minute left, and that is going to be the game. Texas turns it over on downs. Brian Robinson, 109 rushing yards here tonight. And he had himself a really good game. I feel like he really set this team up for success and helped set the tone early on. Offset I formation, and why not just go to Brian and let him run this thing out. Texas still has 3 timeouts, but with 50 seconds left, man, I believe that's GG's. Access denied. Let me get a denied as the code word, man. Denied, code word, denied in the chat as the code word. Get that, put that word in the chat and get some SC, and they're going to stop them. Tried to go with a pass to really ice it, but they're going to stop them. And guys are saying it ain't over. Be sure to comment that denied in the chat as the code word to get your extra SC. We're just going to run that to the end of the game. And they're going to say the game isn't over. So Texas past the 50, a yard past the 50 at the 49. 1 timeout left, 38 seconds. Can Jason Duncan and the Longhorns offense pull off a miracle here at home? Let's see. Gonna drop it to Tyrese McGrady. McGrady over the middle. And do they call a timeout or do they hurry up and then try to call a timeout? They're gonna hurry up and try to save the timeout. I don't blame them. Jason Duncan's gonna get it outside. Key Harris got to try to get out of bounds. He does it. And now 2nd and 2 at the 28. They need 20. No timeouts. 28 yards to the end zone. They got to take some shots. Jason Duncan is in trouble. He's gonna have to just throw that one away. This is a long shot for the Longhorns. They need to go 28 yards to the end zone to win this game or to tie this game. And they're just going to take a shot in the end zone, but that might be a pass interference. Oh, my God. Pass interference. The refs are going to call a pass interference. No. And Texas is going to get a 1st and goal opportunity. What? What? Jason Duncan rolls out. Touchdown. Pharaoh Reigns. Profit Margins is going to get the touchdown. Wow. Oh my God. USC coach is losing his mind right now. In Texas with a chance to go for 2 and send us into overtime. Will they get it done? Toss to Key Harris. Key Harris trying to walk it in, but reads the block wrong, and it's game over. USC coach's defense gets it done. And Key Harris should have just turned that thing up the field. Tried to stretch it out a bit too much and use his speed. And that is the game. USC is going to move to 6 and 3. Texas is going to move to 6 and 4. And like I said, with some playoff implications, it may not be completely over for Texas with a couple weeks left, man. But this was a game they definitely would have wanted to win. Wow. Both quarterbacks with a hat trick. Jason Duncan wins in the yardage department but doesn't win the war. Won the battle, didn't win the war. As Cameron Bryant gets it done. Brian Robinson 114. Didn't get in the end zone. Key Harris did get in the end zone, but only had 54 yards on the night. Wasn't his best night. And then to end that on the 2-point conversion, Key Harris just didn't have enough in the tank to make it happen. And boy, that one's got to hurt. Keyshawn Covington, 2 receptions, 98 yards, and a touchdown. Didn't get involved too much, but did what he needed to do when he needed to do it. Profit Margins and Shady McGrady having a really good game, but just wasn't enough. Travis Sullivan, Bo Knapp. Guys can slow this down if you need to. But what a game, guys. What a game. These games are getting more and more intense the further we go into the season, and you gotta love the effort, man. Gotta love what you're seeing from these teams. Wow. Check out the defensive stats here, man. Whew. Wow, what a game. No interceptions for either quarterback. And then those fumbles for Texas, you got to think now those fumbles really hurt them, because you never know what could have happened on those possessions. Maybe a couple of field goals to get you the separation needed. USC's kicker missed 2 field goals as well. There was opportunities there, but just hurts, man. Maybe even if you get that extra point, then you could just kick an extra point at the end of the game, but you missed the extra point. It's just wow. Great game from both squads, man. Both squads playing their heart out, but ultimately the Trojans come away with a huge victory. These guys are definitely gonna, want to be using that momentum to, catapult them into the playoffs, into the conference championships even before that. And boy, oh boy, what a game. What a game. But appreciate you guys for rocking with me, man. It's your boy Kamish Moolah, and we've had an action-packed Super Sunday. This was the 4th game. We still have one game left, but I know some of my guys at Ole Miss was having some issues, and they're active, so I wouldn't want to really, I really wouldn't want to stream their game without them, being able to be involved because they're very active and they're having internet troubles. But we'll see what happens. I'll hit them in the chat, and it may be one last final game, LSU versus Ole Miss, which is another huge game, man. A lot of good games, as we are coming closer to the end of the season. I just appreciate you guys for rocking with me, man. It's your boy Kamish Moolah, and I am out. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. This is the Moolahverse Simulation Football League, where you can see the game, be the game, and play the game as the game plays you. Peace.